Some of Australia's bravest and hardest working men connected to the fire services come together each year to help those in need. Over several gruelling months of training, dedication and commitment, these men push their bodies and their lives to the limit to reach peak physical condition. And their end goal is clear. They're aiming to be selected for one of only 12 spots in the internationally renowned Australian Firefighters Calendar. But this is no easy feat. There are now so many firefighters battling for a position that competition and rivalry are at an all-time high. Simply being in great shape doesn't guarantee a spot in the photo shoot. Participants will need to show they're willing to go the extra mile to capture that one perfect shot at this intense, no-nonsense, 17-day photo shoot.
Ooh, nothing like a little heat to kick off our morning, right, Jeremy?
That basically is what I do every morning before the show. The video looks exactly the same when it's me. I know you guys have been waiting all morning for this segment. Andrea has particularly been waiting. Joining us live are 3 of the 12 firefighters chosen for this year's Australian Firefighters Calendar. Dave, Jeff, and Anthony. Guys, happy to have you in the States.
Hello.
Welcome. This is your first stop in the U.S., right?
Absolutely. Flew in last night, and we've had a ball so far. So.
All right.
Nice. Yeah. Well, first of all, congratulations. So before we get started, I want to know, which month are you, each of you?
I'm July.
I'm in there twice, so I'm June and October.
Oh.
In the cover.
How did you get to be twice?
Okay.
The everywhere, man.
Yeah.
I'm September.
Okay. Yeah. How'd you choose? Did you get to choose the months? Is it birthdays, anything like that?
No,
it's just a roll of the dice.
Yeah.
Looks good here. Seems like in September we'd want to see this guy. All right. So look, the calendar has been in existence for 25 years, has raised over $2 million for different charities across Australia. This year, you guys are adding Australian wildlife to the mix, right? So we've got the koala, we've got the puppy. Which one is more? I feel like the puppy's a little easier run of it. The koala has some claws, right? What do we feel?
Absolutely. The koala's got some claws, but a little fact that Bindi Irwin told me that they don't actually have any nerves in their bum. So that's why they can sit there all day. So
really?
Yeah, when you hold them, they can actually stay there for ages. And
That's really interesting.
It is. They did get a bit scratchy days on the cover with the koala.
Yeah, it took a few shoots to actually get it right and cover up those scratches on my shoulder.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Blood, sweat, and tears.
Yeah.
Blood, sweat, and tears, all for the cause.
Well, speaking of Bindi Irwin, all the wildlife featured in this calendar was handpicked by the crew at Steve Irwin's Australia Zoo. So you got to meet Bindi and Robert Irwin. I mean, how's it been having their support with all of this?
Yeah, it's fantastic. Like, obviously, they're quite well-known people, and the causes that they look after for the wildlife warriors is fantastic. So it's great to be able to contribute to that cause, as well as the other causes that we look after, like the Children's Hospital Burns Unit.
It's all for those really good causes. And look, watching the video, you guys obviously, like, it's a legit workout competition to make it to the calendar. How has life changed for you?
Look at all those muscles.
Now that it's, what are you talking about? I'm here every day, Andrea. This is, like I said. Anyway, what's it like for you now that life is sort of on the other side of this newfound fame?
Well, I wouldn't call it fame.
Oh, it is. It is.
Yeah. Life has I suppose lucky for us, we've been in it the last 5 years. So
what's the reaction that people, like, just walking down the street? What do people say to you now, especially your friends and family? That that kind of know, like, oh, you guys did it, you made it.
At the start, you probably got your mates would give you a hard time about it. But now it's getting so big and so popular, everyone's really back in it and understand the cause you guys.
First, maybe your friends were teasing you about it. Now they're very jealous.
Exactly right. Exactly.
They still do both.
Yeah. Now, I know you are married,
yes.
so you do get extra brownie points being in this calendar. Does your wife have these calendars laying around? What's that like?
You know what? She's over it.
I was going to say, I feel like it's maybe the opposite. She's like, I know who you really are. Get in there and cook us dinner.
Exactly. I'm still doing the cleaning. Right. I'm still changing nappies.
Oh, yeah? Okay.
Now, so you're married now, Dave and Jeff. You're both single, right?
That's right. Yeah.
For our lady viewers out there, what are you two looking for in a partner?
Maybe blonde, loves wear blue shirts.
No,
okay. Oh, just for the viewers. This is for anyone here. Okay, got it.
No preference in hair colour. No, just a real down-to-earth girl, and someone that's driven with ambition. That's always very attractive.
Nice and likes to get outdoors. That's really all.
Nice.
An outdoor.
That's what I like.
There's Andrea worked
I'm
on a
from
farm.
Wisconsin.
Like grew up on a farm.
Yeah.
Outdoorsy.
Perfect.
It's looking better and better. All right.
Why are you so invested?
Right.
That's the real question.
All right. Let's. Everyone loves obviously staring at the pictures. There's a lot of great work you guys do with this too. A portion of the funds will go to burn units of children's hospitals across Australia, as well as the Australia Zoo Wildlife Warriors Project to help protect endangered species. What's been the most memorable or rewarding part about this entire experience for you when it comes to the cause part?
Yeah. I found we've gone through the wards in the hospital the last couple of years, but this year there's such a big difference going to the Australia Zoo Wildlife Warriors Hospital, where the money's going, and we actually get to stand right next to the vets while they're doing some procedures.
Wow.
Yeah, so we've when we were there, they were working on a possum who had a broken leg, and they fixed that up, and we were seeing wallabies and koalas all in this hospital, and there's hundreds of emergency calls that these animals come to. This 24-hour hospital that the Irwins and the Australia Zoo have provided us. That's probably the big winner for me so far.
Yeah, of course, we can't forget that this week is Fire Prevention Week. So just yesterday, swarm of fires engulfed parts of California. For everyone out there, what is your #1 tip when it comes to fire safety?
Install smoke alarms.
Yeah.
It's like the simplest thing, right?
yeah.
People just forget to redo the
Smoke
battery or
alarms,
whatever.
Smoke alarms in the bedrooms and in the hallways, connecting to the bedrooms.
Yeah.
If possible.
Yeah, and mine, just with what's going on in California, you've got to have a plan, and if you've got to evacuate early, the winds can change, and that can be disastrous. So evacuate early, have a plan.
And it all happens so quickly.
Well,
Good
thank
advice.
you guys so much. Before you go, though, I heard you can possibly give us a little sneak peek into this calendar.
Here we go.
The usual question.
We've nominated Jeff.
Oh, is that the one? Okay.
All right, let's see it.
That's set up.
Here we, yeah, of course you can stand. There we go. Ladies, he's outdoorsy, and he's done one
And
or two
he's
setups.
single.
And he's single and ready to mingle. All right.
That's all we get?
There
Great.
it is. Is that all we get?
Thank you. That was great.
Andrea's
Good
ready to
for
open
early
like a
morning.
mail review here on People Now. Okay, and there's the photos, just to remind you. Guys, thank you so much. Dave, Jeff, and Anthony, we
Thank
really do
you.
appreciate you being here and all the good work that you're doing there. Make sure to purchase the 2018 Australian Firefighters Calendar at www.australianfirefighterschalendar.com. Only $20 goes towards great cause, and it turns out not as bad as they could be to look at either, as it turns out.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you for having
Thank
us.
you.
Thank you.